judge firm in this whole thing is now saying that the family tried to stage an intervention several years earlier because of Michael's dependence on drugs, but his handlers kept the family away.
Right.
Meanwhile, they say Jackson used dozens of aliases to get drugs, and the DEA is now trying to track down all of the names he used. They say some of them include Josephine Baker, Paul Ferrance, Brian Singleton, Jimmy Nicholas, Blanca Nicholas,
Artie Lang,
Rosalind Muhammad, Mahim Muhammad, Frank Tyson, Fernan Diaz, Peter Madoni, and Kai Chase.
Wow.
Also listed is the name of Jackson's son, Prince. So Jackson was using every name he could think of.
Yeah, that's a low profile. I'll pretend I'm Prince. Now that won't show up on the radar.
Josephine Baker.
There is that New Jersey scandal that's still breaking, and a key player in that political corruption scandal was found dead yesterday. The body of a Hudson County political consultant, Jack Shaw, was discovered in his New Jersey home with a bottle of pills near the body. So I guess some of these people, now that the scandal is breaking, are taking their own lives before they have to face a judge. Bernie Madoff, the guy who has swindled more money out of people than anyone else in history, is being interviewed now. He actually told a visiting lawyer yesterday that he can't believe he got away with it for so long.
Right.
He said there were several times that he met with the Security and Exchange Commission, and he thought, this is it, they've got me this time, and somehow they just left him alone and walked away again. He said he hadn't traded a dime in years.
Wow.
There was just absolutely no trading going on whatsoever. He was just collecting money from people. He did stick up for his wife, but they also said he made it very clear that he doesn't really care anything about his sons.
Really?
Yeah.
He's estranged from them.
I guess either he's estranged or just, if you want to do something to him, then go ahead. I don't care. But he was.
Oh, I thought the whole delay with him turning himself in was he was like firewalling all the money for his family, no?
I don't know.
Apparently not.
But his kids worked with him, didn't they?
Yeah, on the second floor it was his son ran.
But he feels they turned him in or something.
Well, the sons did turn him in. They finally admitted to the scam, so he doesn't care.
Do you think they could be sort of I think it's so complicated. I can't.
Do you know anybody who was affected by it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's really bad.
And the worst is the charity organizations that have billions that were lost.
People got screwed royally.
Yeah, he said charities were the best.
Yeah.
Because they never checked.
Yeah.
Trust.
Hey, I'm not to change the subject, but Kelly? Yeah, what is with the New York Mets? You know more about sports than I
You
do.
know what? I wanted to ask Gary about that. I know their general manager said some inappropriate things.
What I'm talking about is the Mets are on their way to playing 500 ball, and they said until they hit 500, they're going to grow beards.
Oh, that I don't know.
And they're not shaving until they hit 500. And I hate that. I mean, that's just silly. What is that?
Everybody on the bench is going to look like Rick Rubin. First of all, it's embarrassing that the bar they have lowered it to is just to hit 500.
Right.
That's what they're going to fucking not shave for. So, yeah, it's one of those things. They were like 7 games under 500. They just went on a 4-game winning streak. So if they win 3 in a row, then they'll be at 500.
And they can shake.
Then they can shave.
I hate these guys.
You know what? It's sort of dumb to do it at this point in the season for such a low result.
Right. It's low expectations.
Like if they said we're on our way to division, we're not going to shave to division. You know what I mean? They're not going to shave to play 500 ball.
Right.
It's embarrassing.
What else is in the news?
General manager, though, what did he do?
He's sneaking up in.
He's a trip man.
He accused a reporter, right? We had reports about one of his employees, the reporter was trying to get the guy's job. And the reporter confronted him in a press conference and said, we're just
Oh, come on. Fucking. Thank you, sir.
This is something you don't know. That Harvard professor is half white and half black.
I knew it.
They should have arrested half of them.
And that white part is Irish.
I knew it.
Father beat him?
And when they trace his history back, he's actually related. They came from the same line. The cop who arrested him
Oh, that's great.
and the history professor, they come from the same Irish stock.
You should have said, I'm your cousin, motherfucker.
Meanwhile,
You arrested your cousin, you son of a bitch.
Fox News Channel commentator Glenn Beck said he believes President Barack Obama is a racist. Beck made the statement during a guest appearance on the Fox and Friends morning show. He said Obama has exposed himself as a person with a deep-seated hatred for white people or the white culture.
Well, I think that's taking it a bit far, but the fact of the matter is, the president, I'm sure, admits this now, that he should never have weighed in on this topic.
Yeah, it was coming.
Yeah. And I agree. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have, because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And, you know, the cop says, look, this is my job. I go in, I see a guy breaking in. I knock on the door, I say, who's in there? He goes, I'm the owner. I can't take your word for it. You have to show ID. Why are you making me show ID? Because I'm black? He goes, no, because I'm here to investigate you. And this thing went on, and it heated up, and they dragged the guy out. And
Well, retired General Colin Powell has now weighed in on this, and he says
Half
that his friend, because he knows this Harvard professor,
yeah, he should have listened
should
to the cop.
have cooperated
That's right.
with the police.
Of course.
When you're faced with an officer trying to do his job and get to the bottom of something, this is not the time to get into an argument with him. This is what Paul told Larry King.
I'm glad
I
Powell
was taught
said
that
that.
as a child, you don't argue with police
Because
officers.
these pals are, you know, like, let's say he was a racist cop. There's even more reason not to argue. Okay, you want to take me? Take me. I own the house. I'll prove it to you. But what can I tell you? I mean, and then it disarms everyone.
Well, not only that, but police officers are dealing with life for shit money. Day in and day out, their lives are on the
They don't know who's behind that door. They don't
They're
know if
doing
you're
their
holding a gun. They don't know anything. So you have to be on extra good behavior.
Yes.
But
around
he
police.
also questioned why Gates, a frail 58-year-old man, who is one of the nation's most prominent black intellectuals, was handcuffed and hauled downtown after it was clear he hadn't done it.
Because he's being a wise ass. That's why.
Because he was half Irish.
Cops
Well,
do that.
everybody was being wise at. Plaxico
This
Burris.
guy, also, Barack Obama, I don't think he's a racist at all. It's also another reason he shouldn't have weighed in on this. He's friends with the guy.
Right,
He
that's
knows,
another reason.
He knows the guy, you know.
And
so-
the
Well,
information
that's
he
why
has
you
related
can
to-
understand why he would be sympathetic to the guy. He knows him.
Right, but maybe call him.
Plaxico Burris, Robert, you were saying.
Yes, he will be in court today. We will hear Plaxico's version of what happened the night he shot himself.
All right.
Will he
can't wait.
testify for himself or against himself?
He might want to call me, and I actually hit myself over the head with a phone. So,
What's crazier?
Really?
I can't,
3 steps away from shooting myself.
I can't wait to hear Plaxico Burris' version.
The Senate Judiciary Committee has a
It's interesting to note that Sonia Sotomayor got a Republican support.
Oh, she's going to get a huge
She's going to get a lot of Republican support
support. Yeah.
because there's an election coming up.
They want Latino voters.
That's right.
Gotcha.
And some of them are, you know, there's some